Dartmoors have just finished lambing. These are our last set. They were born 3 days ago. Really nice strong set of twins. The rest have all been turned out in the paddock, and these ones have been out for the day. I need to get these two back in because we saw a fox out here the other night, so they're being so tiny. I'm still a bit concerned. So for the next few days, if the weather's nice, they'll come out in the day and back in again at night. The girls actually went out about a week ago, but in the middle of the night, well 9 o'clock at night, when I came up to check them for these new ones, it was a very thick blizzard on their first night out. So very fortunately they follow a bag of food, and they followed me all the way back down into the barn in the dark. So they've been back in for a few days with the snow. It's all melted today, so they've come back outside again. So she's a really good mum, and she should follow her lambs. If I keep them fairly low to the ground and she can see where they are, she should follow me carrying them all the way back. This one's a little girl and she's a lot smaller, so that's the one I'm most worried about, but she's much easier to carry than her chunk of a brother. Come on then. You might remember my little mate lamb from last week, our little bottle fed lamb. Now his life has changed an awful lot. He's now got a new foster mum. So Clary down here, who we also introduced last week, sadly her lamb was stillborn, which was a real blow and really disappointing, and we're not entirely sure why, but just one of those things. But what it's meant is we could foster lamb on, and he now has a new sheep mum. Me. Come back, Clary. So although I'm gutted that lamb isn't quite such a big part of my life anymore, what it does mean is he's got a much more normal life. They're still living in the barn at the moment, but they'll come out and be back with all the others soon. So she's still not 100% sure of him. She knows that it's not her own lamb, so she's wandering off now, but she doesn't completely hate him. So with perseverance, hopefully lamb will be out with his new mum Clary out in the field in a few days' time with all his big brothers and sisters. You might have also seen that lamb was a star, and he's been in both the Telegraph and the Times over the last couple of weeks as well, so he's definitely becoming quite the celebrity. But we still don't have a proper name for him. He's still named Lamb, which I quite like. It suits him now. I'm not quite sure when he's a great big ram though, in a couple of years' time, fathering his own lambs, that lamb will suit him, so we might have to change it then. Come on then, off you go. As we'd love to leave lamb out here hopping and skipping, the bond between mum and baby is still not 100%. I'm quite happy with how it's going, so she's following him now, but whenever he goes to take a drink of milk, she'll turn around and not let him suckle. So we're going to put him back in a small little pen with her so he can still get in and get that feed. Make sure that that bond is 100% before we turn them out in the field with all the others, so we can be happy that every night he's got a full belly of milk and he's not struggling and having to chase around sheep.